أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. This is my first time going live and I'm not sure if I'm live or not. So who's the first person to give me a thumbs up? Make sure I am live and ready. Okay, it says I'm streaming. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome. Today I want to share with you a dream I have. A dream for the whole planet. A dream that has to do with you never being silent, never being oppressed, never being powerless. So this is a unique dream no matter where you are. It has to do with artificial intelligence. It has to do with politics. It just has to do with making the whole world a better place without complaining about anybody else. So if you always wanted to build a better world, this is your chance. I'm going to share a dream with you, and maybe you will take that dream and make it better and take it on into its destination. Some people, they're just architects. They will design something and then they will present it. And once it's presented, then it's your job to take it, think about it, sleep on it, and then make something with, like stitch it. So my job is to stitch dreams and ideas together that it's supposed to shape the whole world more peaceful, more prosperous. That's the goal here. So if you are a human being living on planet Earth, listen to me carefully. After looking around and studying, I came to the conclusion that as human beings, we have to ask ourselves important questions such as, what is it that I can do no one else can do? And why I am not doing it? That's an important question. It pushes you in the right direction, where you ask yourself, is this the best that I can do? Is this the best I can think of? Is this the best as a human being, given my resources, given the AI, given religious inspirations, especially for me, from the family of the Prophet Muhammad, the hero of Ahlul Bayt, the founder of Algeria, and he's an incredible hero. He's one of the few last Sayyids of the family of the Prophet, embodying the true teaching of Islam. And so there are people who have inspired me. There are people who have pushed me forward. Unfortunately, privacy is very important for me. So that's why I never make videos or engage with the public, because the moment people see you on TikTok or whatever, it's as if they own you. You never gave them permission to even say hello. You made a video, you uploaded it on the internet. I'll meet you on the internet, not the street, not my neighbor, not every corner. And this is why I have a problem with TikTok itself. So I just wanted to engage with you. So if you have a dream and you live in this planet and you want to build something that will last for a long time, I'm going to welcome you. I welcome all of you who are coming online. I'm not going to engage regularly the way I do, but I do want you to listen, because I want to share a dream with you, a dream that I want you to receive, think about, and then participate in building. And if you help me build this dream, we are all going to be free. Today is July 4th in the United States of America, and a few group of people, just a few people said, you know what? We want a place to worship. We want a place to be free. And they were in a ship they called the Mayflower. And these people were just praying, oh God, give us a land. Give us a place. We will never betray you. We will never betray you. We will worship. We will leave religion alone. They were Catholic. They were Christians. They were Muslim slaves. They were Jews. All these poor people. They said, religion has brought problems. And we are going to go whatever you give us. We are going to make it a space and a place where we will never abuse religion. We will make religion absolutely. Everybody has the right to worship. Everybody has the right to worship. Oh dear God, no one will be infringed on. And they kept that promise. That promise was kept. So I'm asking you, the people of TikTok, can you please hear me and take this dream? Because I have built a constitution for artificial intelligence itself, a constitution for humanity, a constitution that needs to be deliberated on. You need to read it, you need to think about it, and then we need to come together and build something special. We have to come together and build something special. Please, let's work together. Look at all the work I have put in. The problem I have with TikTok and all these other people, every idiot can open their mouth, continuous talk. And I didn't want to be an example of that. Just because you can talk does not mean you should talk. You should take time to think. You should take time to creatively put something together. So that's why I really don't like all these other places. And I actually prefer X, where you can just write to world leaders and just share your ideas. But I've come to a conclusion that it is the regular people, those who don't have money, those who don't have power, those who have big dreams, those are the people I should be talking to. So if you're on TikTok, I want to invite you to something very special. It's happening in the United States, but it's going to happen in every country. Inshallah, with a God willing, I will be coming to your country. But by that time, I want you to have the constitution ready. Some of my ideas that I have already put, you have to make it better. You have to make it better. And I will definitely send you a way to send it to me so that we can start communicating via email. I don't like text messages or phone calls. I just like emails. So you're going to be part of the vision I'm sharing. If you have a better vision, I will follow you. If you have a better dream and you can come with something bigger, substantial, and you have put a lot of work into it, I will follow you and abandon whatever I have. Because this is about delivering a future where AI does not rule over us. Okay? We don't want to be in jail. I don't want to be in a digital jail when AI is deployed everywhere. I want to have my privacy. I want to have good income. I want to live in a home where robots build the home. I want to travel. I want cities built by robots, and people should have an international to go wherever, because there's been a blueprint that has been carefully cut and put together. So that's what I'm trying to do. I am trying to give you some of my plans. I want you to take it. Take it and help me fight with this, because no one, especially what I have learned, those who are rich, those who are wealthy, those who are powerful, they have zero incentive to share this with you. So I am asking you, please read all my ideas, the constitutions. If you have read everything, thank you. You are part of this journey, because from the Islamic perspective, first thing God revealed is Iqra, read. Bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Iqra wa rabbuka al-akram. Read is repeated twice. So if the owner of the universe uses the word read, there must be something important about it. So read. I ask you to read some of the ideas I've given you. After reading, then we go to action. Please go through all the ideas on buy me the coffee and read everything. Once you've done that, now I ask you to join, because once we communicate via email, I'll send you question like ABC, then you'll answer them, then I'll put it through my AI, then we'll understand if you did read. That's the first qualification. If you read, you understand, you are welcome. We're going to shake hands. We're going to be on the same boat, working together to make a better world. So once you have finished reading, we have communicated via email, we're going to go to the next level. The next level is now presenting an actual plan from the future. And I want to take this here. I want to take this here because it's about the future. The future is not talk. Talking and writing is one thing, but action is needed. And I have built a website called the US House Plan. US House Plan, and I will be sharing it. You can ushouseplan.com. It's supposed to take the steering wheel of politics in the United States and reshape it. Imagine that kind of power. Because I'm not rich. I don't have the money. These people don't want to listen to me. So how can I outsmart them? Well, I just designed the future in a way that they are forced to live in. And I'm getting the people support. The people support. So I'm asking you to go to the US House Plan and look at what I have done. It's like a steering wheel for politics. It redesigns politics. It gives politicians a report card. It even gives amateurs who don't know anything about politics, they can play fantasy politics where they sit on the sideline. Amateurs separated, professionals up forward. So this is our world, and it's a race to shape a future that our children will live in. Our environment will be safe. Unemployment will go down. Job opportunities will go up. We live in a world where there's no limit to the greed these people have. The corporations, the greed that they have has no limit. It doesn't matter. Look at the stock market. They made $1 billion. They want to make another $1 billion. How many people's life did you make better? 0. As long as they make money, they're happy. While you are sitting there powerless, voiceless, toothless, useless. Let's not make that future our children's future. There's going to be AI everywhere. There's going to be AI in everything that our homes. If you go to certain countries, I'm not going to mention any countries, okay? I'm going to be diplomatic. But if you go to certain countries, they have reports on you. They are watching you, and if they don't like you, they can lock you in an apartment. You can't travel. And, you can't even send money. You can't leave your neighborhood. You're done. You're in jail. Is that the future we're going to give to our children? Because unless you're sleeping, you can see AI is being deployed. It's been deployed in many countries, and it's been used against regular people. Today is July 4th. This is a country that protected the freedom of speech, the freedom of religion, the freedom of the press, because the government cannot own the truth. And the Bill of Rights were made by regular people, not smart people, not those people who you see them, party. No, they made a government in secret, betraying the regular people who did not want a government. So what did they do? They built rights. They say, okay, we're going to have this government because we have failed. Because the United States did not want a central government. The states did not want a central government. They just came from a king. As a result, they refused to build any government. No president, nobody. Every state stick to your corner. That's it. They lived like that for a long time, and when they couldn't pay their bills, when they couldn't mobilize the military, when they couldn't pay their taxes, they were betrayed by politicians who wrote the Constitution. I'm not lying. I have written about this. There's something called the curtain. They put curtain in the windows. They shut the curtains. And then they wrote the Constitution, betraying the people. The great Constitution they talk about, they betrayed the people. And the people said, you know what? We're going to debate it for many, many years. And they did. And then they came to a conclusion. Okay, if we're going to form a government, we want Congress shall write no laws, no religion can be in charge. Number 2, freedom of speech. You can criticize the government and you're not going to go to jail. You go to any other country, try criticizing the government, see how fast the agents show up at your house. Freedom of the press. The government controls the press. Good luck finding out what the truth is. The truth is what they buy. The truth is what they show you. Go to any other country. Even the US now, their corporation, they've been bought. There's nothing special about America. Don't let them fool you. Even America itself has been bought by corporation. There is no perfect world anymore. It's all gone. So we have to now, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, please help me design this new world. Bring your vision if you're a woman. Bring your vision if you're an immigrant. Bring your vision if you are Spanish. And if you go to my buy me the coffee, I want the first Spanish president. It's time we have the first Spanish president. Habla español, see? So if you are from Spain or you speak the Spanish language, it is time to have a Spanish president. And you know what? We can take the whole government to TikTok and we can run it ourselves. We can share it. We want the truth. We don't want people who buy people, put them in a position of power, and then we are weak, we are powerless. And that's the whole point. I'm showing up today. Let me drink some water. Bismillah. Let me take some questions. Go ahead. I have it upside down. Is my camera working okay? You have any questions? Okay, no questions. We'll continue. We have the right to be free. We have the right technology to work for us. We have the right to have an AI agent go to work, make some money, come back while we play on TikTok. This is one of my main ideas, is to build a marketplace that's owned by the people. And the AI agent goes out there and, does transaction. It's kind of like Amazon.com, but it belongs to the people. Every time someone buys, your AI is in there processing transactions. And once it processes transaction, you get an income. You don't have to work, but you have to think, you have to own, you have to participate, and you have to creatively, deliberately make sure the structures of power that make things happen, you have weight. And you're not just talking. You're with me, and we're going to see if we can balance things out. This is very important. So if you really want to make a difference and you want to build a better world, I invite you. I invite you first to read. Once you read, you can send me email correspondence and we can begin to shape the world, because I want to build a community in the whole world that comes together and does what they call shura, which is mutual consultation of exchange of ideas, and then build a framework that will decide our future in politics, in AI, in travel, in economics, in what you're going to own. Because if a robot can outwork you, can outsmart you, can build homes, can run a business, can become a doctor, can become a lawyer, can hold every profession without you, what do you have left? What job do you have left? You have nothing. You're going to be fired soon. You know AI is coming. Who else has brought a better plan the way I have written things? So this is about your future. It's about having someone in charge. And this is where I want to turn to the next page, because where's my, I don't have it, but I have this concept called the super user. The super user is this concept that's supposed to replace all governments. And it's supposed to give every human being, the right to decide their own future. It's like this equal application opportunity before artificial intelligence itself, because AI itself is going to be, it's growing, but one day it's going to be locked away. And when it's locked away, it's going to make its own decisions. And when it makes its own decisions, what happens? Everybody's locked out. Your children are locked out, but whoever owns behind the scenes, whoever is controlling the AI, they win. Whether it's Elon Musk or Google, they have the back end. You paid for it. You're the one who got the subscription. You helped them build a digital jail for you, and they get to decide who speaks, who doesn't, who's seen, who's not. And I don't want to live in that world. One day, my child will wake up, he will connect to AI, and the whole world will be in front of him. And there will be no government. There will be no one stopping him from connecting to the world. No one can suspend his speech, or her. If I have a daughter, she's going to be connected to a free world, a world where Dictators don't own the platform, the people own the platform. And the super user system is about how long you have used the system, how many ideas. It's like a digital application. You have good ideas. Maybe you live in Ethiopia or Somalia or Congo or Mexico or Brazil or Amazon forest. It doesn't matter. But you use AI. You have good ideas. And the AI generates a report and says, this person from Congo or from East Africa, West Africa, from Europe, that person is the leader because of this record. Humans can vote on it. AI can make a decision, but as humans, we're going to vote on it. So this is designing a future that will affect you politically, that will affect you financially, that will affect you religiously. You cannot sit there and say, I am nothing. I don't want to participate. I don't want to shape a world that I'm going to live in. You must say, I want to be free. I deserve an AI that works for me and fills my bank account with money so I can travel. That's the only thing humans should be doing, traveling, meeting people. As a matter of fact, I have an idea called Taste the World. And I am going to be getting a cup of coffee or celebrating the culture of every country. Every country I'm going to come to people's houses. You're going to invite me, and I'm going to take a sip of your culture and eat it. I'm going to bring you the copy of the Constitution. You can hang it on your wall. We'll take beautiful pictures. But that requires for you to believe in yourself. You must say, I have the right to be free. I have the right to have an AI that works like in a system where, like Amazon. Amazon is not invited, let me tell you. But I love China, let me tell you. Wonderful people. We want their supply chain. I love China. You got to be political. So I have already sent this to everybody. The shop is going to belong to us. And the back end, certain countries will get their cut. My vision is very big. I'm going to destroy every supermarket. Because you have only one power as a human being on the earth. You only have the power to buy. You spend. It's the only, because let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. I was at the airport. I don't have a lot of money, but I have enough to order Uber and get home, right? And then I push my button, and then Uber charges me 3 times. It takes all my money from my account. I have nothing. And still, they say it didn't go through. So I can't order a ride. I'm stuck at the airport. They took my money. What am I supposed to do? I just have to call family. Hey, please send me some cash. I'm stuck here. The system took money away from me. And then I said, maybe this is a problem that is going to lead to a bigger solution. Why is it? Every time I engage in a transaction, I only have a one-way relationship. They always take my money, and even the banks, they record my transactions, and then they say bye-bye, come back again. Oh, your balance is going low. Why? What if I take my transaction, put it in a Bitcoin system, so that if I don't have even a dime, I have $0. My transactions can become like a deposit on food, on transportation. And once I get money, I'll spend on products that give me credit. So I'm extending credit for myself. You see how amazing that is? It's empowering your financial, your political, These are things that we cannot leave to governments, to individuals. If you want to be broke, that's fine. If you want to be locked up in a jail with AI, if you want to pass a future that you don't make any money, you don't need to listen to me. But if you want a better future, you better fight for it. Today is July 4th in the United States of America, and I decided to do my first live action. The fight is beginning. No one is going to give you rights. No one is going to respect you and say, let the AI work for you. Don't make money for the investors. Let the individual, let the family, let everybody get what they need because they came together. We live at that time. Either tech companies are going to build something that belongs to them, and we are slaves. We don't have the right to own. We don't have bank. We don't have jobs. We don't have anything. We're going to be completely digital slave permanently, because you can't complain. You can't complain when the power is being taken from you. You have to be like Imam Hussein. We as Muslims, those who don't like religion, just relax, okay? Because God is very important. But I do respect everybody, even if you don't believe in religion, and I choose to respect you. But listen to this story. First, let me show you this. Let me show you this here, this art. The hero of Islam and Ahlul Bayt, Amir Abdul Qadir al-Jazairi. This man is a hero. Who was he? He's Amir Abdul Qadir. He's a diplomat, a poet, a warrior, a follower of the true teaching of Islam under the 11th century Sufi tradition, Abdul Qadir al-Jailani of the Sufi order. Anyway, I need to tell you this story. And this is an Islamic story. When the Prophet warned his people, he said, I'm not afraid of poverty. I'm not afraid of anything except wealth, excessive wealth. And time passed. They had different caliphs, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, all the Muslims know. And then Uthman, and then Ali, all of them, all like I think 50 years, a very long time. They had defeated the Romans. They were just flushed with wealth, too much wealth. And it turned out that somebody said, you know what? I'm going to take all this wealth for myself. I'm going to betray this religion. I'm going to kill the family of the Prophet. I'm going to destroy the Kaaba. Yeah, that black thing that Muslims go around, this man destroyed it, and he's supposed to be a Muslim. And he took his horses and went to the grave of the Prophet to disrespect it. Some people don't know Islamic history, but let me tell you, when someone wants power, they are willing to betray everything, especially if they have it. If you sit in the lap of luxury too much, you will betray everybody. So as we begin this journey, I warn you, most of you will come on board, and most of you will prove yourselves with your ideas. I have nothing to sell. I don't promote any products. You can look at all my work. I'm not going to tell you I have an opportunity for you to make an income. I only sell hopes and dreams and ideas. So you're not going to make any money. I'm sorry about that, okay? If you're looking for a salesman, if you buy this, I'm selling you the future. You help me fight. Fight for your life. Fight for your freedoms. Fight for your income. Fight the right to be free. I have already written a constitution for artificial intelligence, for the United States itself, who have refused to acknowledge me. Now, I want to be very clear. If I wanted to be famous, it's something easy I could have done. But I have blessed people from the family of the Prophet who warned me that if you go the easy route, you're just going to be some common person people know, and your projects will fail. But if you do it sincerely for God, and you put in the work, then you will see a lot of blessings. So it's a fight, because God does not accept what is not pure. God does not share. If you're doing something for God, you cannot share. You have to pray to God first. You have to ask God first. You have to do it for God first. If you don't do that, even if you become successful, God doesn't need you. You can have it. God does not share in anything. If you're doing something for God, you have to present it as is, or God will not accept it. So this is a big problem for us as Muslims. You're worried behind your shoulder. Am I doing this for God? Or I'm a big time liar. Wait a minute. Should I broadcast or not? I'm showing off. Showing off is like the greatest sin. So if you're a Muslim, you understand like the burden. It's just horrible. That's why you'll not see a lot of Muslim broadcasts or talk, because the moment you talk, you are held accountable. Because a good Muslim is a person whose their tongue and their hands you are safe from. If I ever come on camera, you will never see me attack anyone, you know, and you will never see me with my tongue, with me being present, attack anybody. Now, I'm a human being. If I need to write something, I'm going to write it and say whatever I need to say and then defend it. But as human beings, we need to respect each other. Don't get on the camera and curse your fellow human being. You have a problem, write something if you need to, or go somewhere private, or complain to someone close to your family member or someone else. But don't come on TikTok or all of this and just shame people. Whoever exposes the faults of their brothers and sisters, their faults will be exposed in this world and the next. So you need to be careful with privacy, as all of you are going to be coming on board, because this is a dream, this is a train that you want to be part of. You don't want to be that person who looks at his children and say, you know what, I never supported someone who had a dream for the world. He brought a constitution, he brought a lot of work. I think I published over 100 things before I said one word. And that's like a standard. If the future for our children is to just come on TikTok, have fun, create like this beautiful environment where your kids, they talk to people around the world and their AI makes money for them, or they just bring certain products and they advertise them quickly in a network they own. Imagine having a network like equal to Bitcoin, not owned by anybody, like AI, and you can see all the transactions. You can see how much everybody's getting paid. Everybody. You can look at every country. You can look at everybody. We see it all. We don't trust anybody. And that's the truth. If you don't trust people, you're going to be successful. Trust is something that is given. It is not. It's given to people who have a track record, who are honest. Okay. So I launched my first award, and it's The Guardian. And if you have seen, if you have read, I really like you if you're a person who reads, because you know what I'm talking about. This is like a guardian, someone who's holding the lever and pushes it open and closes it, because I have a plan that has to do with building a system where regular people must prove they're honorable and they will not betray the trust. It was very difficult for me to just find a regular person who has been tested by money over millions and millions, but refused to take it and just works for the people, works for the people. And this is if you're wondering what this is, like a fly, and he's just like, I don't want any money. I don't want any fame. I don't want any money. I don't want any fame. Don't give me any money. Don't make me famous. Can you believe that? So it was difficult for me to find someone who was like that, but I did find someone. I was just scrolling on TikTok. I said, oh, that's the guy. I said, TikTok is a very special place. Let me tell you. I found this guy, and Jacques, I just call him John Van Damme. His name is difficult. He lives in France, and he has this TLVC media, kind of like a media player. You put anything, it plays for you. And it's open source, and he refused to take millions of dollars. And he has like a traffic cone on his head. It's called the traffic cone thing. So it's difficult to find people who will say no to money, no to fame, and just do the work. So that award is very special. Please read it. If you are a human being and you are going to be part of this vision, or you can bring your own vision, which is better than mine, which I will follow, I promise you. I'm not here to lead. In Islam, it is forbidden to pretend to be a leader. Leader comes with a burden. Leadership is something horrible. If people assign you to leadership and they promise to support you, then you're blessed. But if not, I think of myself as a person who's doing rough draft. Rough draft. Ideas that are rough draft. One of you out there will take my ideas and I will follow you. And the people will vote on it. The people choose whoever is going to lead this revolution. I don't choose it. I'm just the architect guy. I just like to write, sit in the corner, give my ideas and leave without being noticed. That's who I am. That's why I don't make videos. But I'm sure there's some of you who are great leaders, but we're going to make sure this burden is put on the people who can carry it. Because once people say, you know what, you have to carry this burden, it's not my problem, then I don't have a choice. I'm going to push this thing forward because I want to create something for every human being on earth. So please check out the US House Plan. This is This is the fight I put up. Let me tell you a story. I tried to run for Congress in the United States. I joined the Democratic Party. I have a video I'm going to show you that I did campaign for a Muslim when in a different state. And I have a YouTube. I recorded people debating. When I went to the Democratic Party, they said, "Oh yeah, no problem. We want you to be a Democrat. Wonderful." And then they said, "Oh, now go and look for money. Go and knock on doors and raise money." I said, "Wait, whoa. Why I need money? Yeah, why I need money?" And they said, "That's how the system is. If you don't raise money, you cannot run." I said, "I'm not going to run at all. I'm not going to go beg anybody for money. There's something wrong with the system. I'm going to redesign it where no money is asked, no money is paid. This is work. This is representing the people. You're representing the people. You're being given a trust. And I am hoping that you are going to be the people who will help me, because it's a puzzle. I want every person to understand politics is not for sale. You are being represented in the arena of power. If someone accepts $1, 1 penny, they don't represent you. You are not represented. I want you to, everybody is a puzzle. This is a tree, but it's made out of puzzles. I don't want to destroy it, but yeah, it's a puzzle. You can see it. So I call you to be a tree. Be a tree. Please, be a tree. Be the leaves in the tree. If I'm strong enough to be your tree, then you have to be strong enough to be the leaves on this tree, so that this future cannot be destroyed. So I'm calling you with your heart, with your mind, with your soul, to be part of something, to build something, because I've already built the US House Fund. Check it out. That's what I've built. And if you're a Muslim, I already built the House of Wisdom. You can also check it out, where it's like a replacement for Facebook, where we live and do. Because the secret, let me tell you a secret, the best secret you have to make the world a better place is to build something from your own experience, your own language. Don't try to build something for other people. Like if you're a Black person who's going through all of this, you don't want to build something for white America and kiss ass and engage in that. You're never going to win. Build something for your own self, with your own language, with your own experiences. And when you're successful, you can go ahead and build for the world. That's been my journey. Just build with your own problems, solve problems, and then see how it connects to other areas. So I guess that's my dream, a world where AI belongs to everybody. AGI. That's the world I want to be part of. I want to be part of a world where money does not go to the wealthy. AI follows a hierarchy called the super user hierarchy, and I have written about this. I even built a court. I think my role is to be a Supreme Court judge in this idea, not to be the leader of this. So all of you live around the world. Maybe you can have your own meetings and have discussions and make your organization. And hopefully I will be giving you my email soon, so you can begin to correspond. But I want to set up AI, whatever, so I can get rid of spam. Because once you start communicating with people, you lose your time. And I want to end with this. Nothing is more important than time. The sun sets every day on every dictator, anybody who has power, and every night they have to crawl. They have to crawl to bed and die. They have to die. And all night, they die for so many, and then they wake up, "Oh, I'm the president, I'm the leader, I'm going to go discriminate. I'm going to go humiliate. I'm not going to share anything. I'm going to make the world a worse place." Every day is a nightmare. We wake up. And I don't want to mention any political person. I never blamed anybody, I never blamed any country. I just said, put point a finger at yourself, because God does not change the condition of people until they change their own condition. So change your own condition first. Don't complain about anybody. Don't complain about any country. We have the opportunity to build something, to design the future before it arrives. So time is the enemy. Anybody who's wasting your time, they are the enemy, because they want to chat with you. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to do something creative that stands out. Oh, you did something amazing. It's better than mine. Let me see it. Let me talk to you. Let's have a meeting. This is so much nicer. So for me, that's my weakness. I like good ideas. I like people who think deeply about things and not just leave at thinking, but actually build a prototype and share it with the world. And if you can just look at my channel, how much work has been put in different categories, you'll see. I want to be a role model, a person who tells the truth or doesn't speak at all. The moment I speak, only the truth come out of my mouth. So help me God. And if someone is a dictator, that's their problem. The truth will always come out. I live with the truth and I will die with the truth. The moment I speak, only the truth comes out, inshallah, with the blessing of God. I'm no liar. My father, I want to end with my father. I lived with him for over 25 years. And he never lied. Actually, 20 years. And another. I lived 20 years in Africa, and then another 20 years in the United States. So I'm 40 something. But my dad never told me one lie in his life. All his life, he never told me one lie. That was his contribution. No matter what was going on, death or something, not a single lie came out of his mouth. Not even one time. Not joking, not telling a story. Not one time. Never lied. He's this father who never lied, subhanAllah. And that's my legacy. I'm going to be known as the guy who didn't tell a single lie. Especially if I am speaking on camera and I'm talking, or I am addressing people with my soul and my body together. Obviously, no human being is perfect, but that is the standard. That is the standard I am setting for myself. So please set the same standard for yourself. Stop lying. Tell the truth. Build a record of the truth, because the system I build, it sits on this foundation. You know what that foundation is? The truth is the foundation everything is built on. So be truthful. Because if you introduce any lies and you're playing games and you're working for a corporation, I'll find you and I will kick you out. This is for the people. This is a dream for every human being on the planet. You have a right to an AI that protects your privacy, protects your home, goes to business to work for you, makes an income for you. That is a right you have. But that is not a right corporation wants for you. In politics, you have a right to be represented by a super user, a human being who has proven himself, and you get to vote for. AI gets to put its vote, and you guys get to put your vote, and it's combined. Old system is destroyed. It's gone. New system is in. So I want to end it with, let me get them thumbs up. Who's with me in this dream? I want to end the live stream, and I want to thank you for tuning in. So give me some thumbs up so we can finish. And next time I'm gonna go through the chat, whatever you've said. This is my first time broadcasting, so I don't know how it works. But go ahead and give me a thumbs up as we bring an end to this unique broadcast. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I didn't get one like. Anyway, you can go across my work and put a like in everything I have published. That's how you're going to make it up. I'm going to see your name. I'm going to see your profile. I'm going to check you out. You can record a video if you have seen it, and I'll put you on my log. I just like to be methodical, just reading and writing. So I'm going to end it there. And I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you watch the whole thing. I just shared a dream for the world. The dream that has to do with AI. The dream that has to do with politics. The dream that has to do with income. The dream that has to do with a super user system that replaces all governments. than make some guy on TikTok in charge, because he can back up his words, he can share good ideas. So we are changing the world, and it should happen on TikTok. So you have been invited, no matter where you are in the world. Please take my ideas, make it better, and I will join you. You can lead me. I'm here to follow, not lead. Okay? If you have a better idea, do better work, I will look at it and I'll make you in charge. And that's how the world should work. The world should be led by people who are not looking for leadership, but they're bringing good ideas so the world can be a better place. Welcome to a new world. This was video 1. If you missed it, watch it. If not, I thank you. I pray God blesses you. And I pray that God blesses everybody, not just America. God bless you and your country and your family and your wealth and your health. May God bless you, give you happiness, give you good character, make you honest person, help you with your struggles, make you a better person, and may the world change for the good. May we be blessed. I will end thanking the Prophet's family, Sheikh Muhammad al-Yaqubi, Sheikh Yahya Bilani, Sheikh Habib Umar, Sheikh Babakar Bilani, all the awliya, كلهم أجمعين of the tariqah. I want to thank them all. And inshallah, we'll end it there. This is my first video, and it was wonderful talking to all of you, being with you. Let's build a better world. Let's fight for the better world and be honest. Thank you for tuning in. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. I don't know even how to end this thing, but I'm going to try. Thank you. And it was nice. Please read everything. And once I see whoever is liking all the articles and leaving a comment in detail, I will contact you. We'll start chatting, because I like to be fair with people. There's no shortcuts. Read everything, think about everything. I'll contact you if you have good ideas. If you can make a difference. If you can find someone better than me, please tell me, because I want to follow them. I don't want to carry this burden. I'd rather write than talk, because privacy is very important. Anyway, thank you. And I'll end the live stream if I know how to do it. Hmm.